Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is A Bunch of Gamers. This is our 209th episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition, The Dragon of Rot. I'm going to go around and have my players introduce themselves.
I'm Tyler, and I play Kyle, also known as Guards the Low. He's a Philodox of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Cora. She's an Aruna in the Geta Fenris.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Mark Guides the Fallen, and he's a Thurge of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Zeb Speaks-in-Sweet-Whispers. He is a Theurge of the Silent Striders.
Hello, my name is Riley, and I am playing Dimitri Howls-In-Memory, Lupus Galliard of the Bone Gnawers.
Hi, my name is George. I am playing William Grows-Matrices. He is a rune of the Glasswalkers.
Last time, the Pax had cleansed the rift in Washington, D.C. and had entered the Dark Umbra, searching for the ancient fetish that was foretold by Owl to the ill omens. Moving through the cities of the dead and the maelstroms, they found the great labyrinth that leads to the heart of oblivion. Facing various spirits, they finally caught up to the fetish and returned home. Once there, the Pax had to work together with the Sept in making plans. For now, they must fight the great banes that infest Washington, D.C. Their work here, not yet done. Moving through the winds of the maelstrom, trying to get back to the penumbra, it takes a few days. It is January the 3rd, given as the storm continues to rage and violence continues to fuel the maelstrom. Here, you finally get there, and you do see the banes slithering on the other side. The dragon is thankfully nowhere to be seen, at least not right now. What would you like to do?
Do we want to take care of said dragon, or go back to Sept and find out what's happened over the last 2 days? We're kind of doing our part right now, so if the plan continues to play out, it would be us trying to get more coordinated stuff, but we know there's a couple of serious freaking problems here that we're going to need to deal with, and I would only mention it because we definitely created some Fomori when that distraction went off near the other pack had assisted us in going near the other toward that hotel where we killed the general, and they attracted a bunch of banes, and the opportunistic banes very likely created some Fomori. We took that risk because we knew of the dangers, but we might be needing to help do some significant cleanup now that at least the first portion of the rite of cleansing has been successful.
I think cleanup would be really helpful for the people here. Just in general, they're going to need it. We don't want to have them dealing with this stuff on their own, just being like, hey, we made a mess, bye.
Agreed. I think it'd be good to link up with the Sept again.
And there's a second part of this, because we knew the markings of some of the vehicles that were trafficking people, etc., that starting to get people encouraged in attacking those things and helping, it's going to take regular people. So again, that was part of the long play. So right, I think first, if we have Bane slithering around, there's no hope. And there's some things that we have to do to try to have liberty return to the seat of government for these United States.
I think we're going to have to find out if they're still trafficking people with the death of the general. Maybe someone at the Sept knows that, but it's possible that was mostly in service to what he was doing. Though I suspect it was also for cleanup.
Right. So do we want to look for said dragon, or determine the extent of which scrags and other shit ended up showing up to where that other pack tried to draw them?
I think Sept first.
Okay.
They may know where the dragon is. They may, if that's our next step. I mean,
all right.
They have the pulse on what's going on exactly now.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. You are able to pass into the penumbra surprisingly easily. The maelstrom seems to be pushing you out, and so you don't even need to step sideways. As the banes seem busy chewing and gnawing on whatever they can, they are now a bit more emaciated, given the reduction of radiation and the cleansing that has happened in this area. And you return to the Sept. Tamara greets you and thanks you for the cleansing. It has eased the burden on her Sept. greatly. And while the general being killed has not quieted things with the military as much as she would like, it has become less coordinated. It's more that the military is now lashing out, so to speak. There's high alert. There's obviously more checkpoints, and overt acts of cruelty and force are now there to kind of cover up weakness. Though this has caused more people to start pushing back, which has started to escalate the violence between the military and the civilian population.
Well, I guess this is kind of what we wanted. Right, Zeb?
No, it is. It absolutely is. I mean, it's going to go off, but it needs. If this explodes even more, it needs to be working in our favor. Where the people have the momentum behind them. It means we're going to have to take care of some of the other worms spawn that are here now, for sure, and help this be a little bit more coordinated on a resistance front. People need to see things getting better, though. They're not just necessarily want to draw in, to the desperate fight.
Is this something that we can start broadcasting to bring people here to help?
Yes, I want to be in a better position before we do that. Otherwise, we present more possible, very careful, more possible victims to the things that would feed on them, right? Versus actually getting something to our advantage. So we had talked about this before. Yes, I think we should, but first we need to get things right or better for us to take advantage.
But that does mean we could start recording, get things ready.
100%. And I think part of that, William, is putting out information about the description of those trucks and the red stripes that they had on them and identification, and you start getting people recording them and paying attention to them. I think we absolutely start doing that, and we call that out specifically. These markings mean something. They're preying on people, and we start to Kyle's point, proof, even early on proof, but we have some proof. And so, yes, you should please do that. Please start doing that.
Just throwing this idea out there. Certainly there are human groups trying to combat this somehow. Protesters, whatever, however. Maybe somehow, stir them on. Link up with them somehow.
My thought was at some point having William shoot Dimitri in the head on the street as an innocent victim and set something off. But before we do that, I agree with you. I think you're reading the plan very much correctly to try to connect to some people that would be protesting routinely and thinking that they're actually making a difference.
Well, our Thurges are thinking alike, because I was just mulling over a scenario of a stolen military uniform and a innocent civilian, but they just happen to be Garu and just make escape from the scene, if you catch my drift.
Yes, I was planning on ugly crying on camera and then maybe having Kyle Guards the Low be the sensible human interviewed on the street. But correct, something like that could work. Beyond this, I want to find out if there are any namers in the city that Tamara might know, Keegan. And if she doesn't, I will go look for some.
One more time.
Namers. I need to know if there are any wild aligned namers.
She has no idea.
She has no idea. Okay, perfect. That's fine. That will be something that I will look for, given now what we've discovered here already. But that might be part 2 after we go and deal with some normal shit that Guru are good at, and that's killing banes.
Living up to our pack name. As he'll smile at Kyle and Cora.
And I may have missed it. Did Tamara mention if the other pack was fully okay?
She didn't mention it, but when you ask, she goes, yeah, they were able to escape, thankfully. They know the city better than you guys, and they're bone gnawers. Their goal is to survive.
Well then, should we just begin going on the hunt, or is there some place that we would be specifically needed, Tamara?
There are definitely more Fomori around the military now. After what was done, several banes, especially bitter rages and scrags, started to take possession of soldiers and turning them into monsters that must be crushed.
Something we can certainly do. And perhaps maybe lightening the load of the worm here in the area might bring some soldiers to their senses.
We can hope to encourage them to do the right thing and live up to their wear of the nation's cloth, as they call it. All right, banes it is. Very, very large bane or smaller scrags and things that were created around military personnel. I imagine that when we begin to combat one, we might encourage or attract the attention of the other.
I feel like maybe it's probably best to go after the one that's causing the most issue at the moment. And in my mind, that's probably a lot of little ones.
It's actually the dragon, because it is able to fly in and stop escape routes, because it belches fire and creates these firewalls, literal firewalls, that give tactical advantage to the little ones.
Gotcha.
Oh, definitely Big Baddie would be the big first.
Yes, I think it would be better to get the big bane out of the way first, and then we can just mop up the smaller ones.
Sounds good.
All right. How do we fight a dragon?
Not with fire. It's a great question. Does anybody have any knowledge on dragons?
Did we not take one on a few years back? Or is that... No, yeah, William was with
No,
us.
he is 100% correct in the dreaming.
In the fairy realm, right? Or
We did.
whatever.
We certainly did. But we fought that as a creature of myth and legend, which a little bit different than darkness, smoke, and hate. But yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not wrong though. We did fight a dragon, and
We did.
We did have to once again carry the heavy burden that is Fomori's bane, and their inability to fly in combat. Emphasis on the heavy for Cora Two-Hearts. Heavy burden.
I can't believe that you were commenting on my weight, sir. It's incredibly rude.
Your muscles weigh more than fat, Cora Two-Hearts.
I think he's just talking about your caliber, Cora.
Look, I'm a little wary of things that fly now, because they don't come to fight me. And I know that this one spews fire.
I mean, in truth, the last thing that killed you was a scrag.
Well, certainly we could give an effort to try clipping its wings, so that way it has no route of escape anymore.
If I think about things that would counteract smoke and fire and smoke, darkness, and hate, it might not be fire because it belches fire. It
Just
might
give
be
it a big old
wind.
hug.
It might be wind. It might be light. Right? Love. The power of love through smothering. Nothing says love like a good pillow smothering.
I'm thinking a big storm to ground the dragon. Water and wind right there.
That's actually pretty good. Take away its advantage in the air. I agree. That is not bad at all. Because smoke will dissipate under rain also. Like a campfire going out. It weighs it down.
All right. There's time to talk to some spirits, maybe.
Well, right. And okay. No, not a bad plan at all. First is, let's look at what natural weather pattern there is to try to prepare conditions that would be advantageous for us to then lure this thing out. Because if it knows it doesn't have an advantage, it might not come out. So, right. I will mention this to Tamara. We will go away from this place, away from the Sept, to do this, Keegan, which will probably be summoning a few spirits to try to create weather to our advantage. That would be rainy with cloud cover and wind, just crappy stormy weather in January in the DC area, which isn't too hard, and we'll do it near the Potomac, near the river.
Okay.
And we will try to summon spirits effectively through ritual to create conditions to our advantage, and then try to lure this dragon beast out. And I will recommend William for wisdom at the next moot, should we live.
Okay, let's do the rite of summoning, but we're going to turn it into an extended roll, because you're summoning multiple spirits, and instead of doing each one individually, let's just, speed up the process.
Right.
So that's wits rituals, and I'm going to add a +2 difficulty to the spirit type that you summon, just because it's this sheer number once again, for the sake of things.
Okay.
So were you thinking gaffling, jaggling, patron level?
Patron level would be diff 8, right?
Yes.
Diff 9. Diff 8.
Let me double check, but yeah.
5, 6, 7. So patron's diff 7.
Okay.
Yeah, diff 9. Okay.
Because I think maybe Zeb and Mark might be able to, or Zeb and I might be able to do what we did at Sacred Stone years ago. Somehow summoned an Incarna.
That used
I
the
don't know if I wanna
entire
go-
Sept.
Right.
Never mind then.
No. So I think we will go patron level. We will take the maximum extent of time possible because we're trying through sweat and burden and disturbing the water in the Potomac through swimming and doing all of these things, Keegan, to try to really generate the activity that would cause this to happen. So the full moons will fight. The rest of us will do whatever it is to take to try to get this to come together, Keegan. So we'll spend some time to aim for that level.
Perfect. Okay. So doing that will reduce it by 3, but I do need you to roll a single d10. If it comes up a 1, 2, or 3, you have drawn the attention of Bane spirits doing all this.
Right. Okay. Adam, would you like it to be me, or to you, or would you like it to be me?
I'll do the 1d10 roll. Is that what it is?
Sure. Yeah. Roll a d10.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
It makes it more authentic if y'all bleed.
Yeah.
It's true. Let's see. 1 sec.
Sorry, guys.
Uh-oh, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty
part of
bad.
it.
Pretty bad's okay.
But
Pretty
it's not
bad.
that bad. It's just pretty
That's
bad.
fine. It's just pretty bad. That's okay.
Yeah.
So
Very bad. Okay.
while you're doing all of this, there are almost like merfolk banes for those of you swimming in the Potomac. There is 4 of them, as they're covered in chitinous armor, gills, long claws, and they come through. Who is swimming? Is it everyone or just the Thurges?
Well,
I would be
definitely
wondering-
Mark would be helping out with the ritual. Definitely. So, and because I'm the one that got their attention, so I'm in the water.
Sure, that makes sense.
Sure. We're in the water. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? We're in the water.
Everyone?
Fine. No. I'd say Mark and I might have been, and
Yeah.
the only ones. The rest of these can get us out of this mess.
Wonderful. All right. So I'm reducing the difficulty on the first one because it's 2 of them. So as you're swimming, Zeb, both your legs get grabbed and you get pulled underwater as they attempt to drown you. All right, pretty successful as you get yanked under. And then same for Mark because it's a surprise attack. Also successful. And you guys witness, and so now it is initiative. All right, Mark, what do you plan on doing this round? Remember that you are being drawn under, and I think you can hold your breath for stamina plus like 3 rounds or something like that. Or it might be stamina minutes.
Stamina minutes. All right.
All right, let me double check. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Let me check, because there's a kick attack. Yeah, there's kick attacks.
Well, you're being grappled, so you'd have to
I'm
break
being
the
grappled.
grapple. Yeah, you're being grappled and pulled under.
Oh, most definitely, yes. We're going to try to break the grapple and swim upward.
Okay, so that'd be break the So that's 2 actions.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I'll spend a rage to break the grapple, and then Okay, hold on. I will break the grapple, and then spend a rage to swim up.
Okay.
Gotta get my order priority there.
Yes. All right. Zeb, what are you doing?
I mean, I'll spend that rage for 2 actions. The first one will be to resist the grapple, and then if I can just fly out of the fucking water, I will.
Okay. Kyle, what do you plan on doing?
How far in were they when they got pulled? Like center of the river?
Yes, because it's pretty bad.
Okay. All right. Then I am probably just going to jump into the river and dazzle the first one that I can see.
Okay.
Because I don't know how good the vision's going to be, right?
All right, you'll have to spend a point of rage because you have to actively swim to get closer.
Okay. I will do so then.
Can one of us not fly, Kyle? You know what? Hold on. Can I make a quick shout?
Nope, because you guys are not
Okay.
you guys aren't part of the same pack, so you're not able to make those intuitive connections. That would only work with you, Dimitri, or Zeb.
Okay.
Though, I mean, if you go far before me, so you could just pick me up and take me wherever you want, I suppose, but I won't have much say in it.
Okay.
All right. Dimitri, what are you doing this round?
I am. Yeah, I'll dodge, and then basically what I want to do is kind of just dive into the water and try to pick Mark up.
Okay, it'll take 2 turns to get there, because you got to swim through the Potomac, right? Like they're in the dead center.
Oh, I have wings.
You're still going to be flying full speed to the center of the Potomac,
right.
And he is underwater regardless.
Okay.
Right? Like they've been grappled and they're pulled underwater.
Okay.
So flying out, and then you got to basically break the grapple with the scrag, or help him break the grapple with the scrag, because he's still being grappled.
All right.
Water Scrag 1 is going to... Ooh, yes, good. So you said that there were mock battles between Cora and the Aruns, right, Zeb, as part of your ritual thing?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Water Scrag 1 is going to incite frenzy on Cora.
Gross. How do I not
He rolls,
get that?
and his difficulty is your willpower.
Okay.
And Water Scrag 2 is going to incite frenzy on William. Water Scrag 3 is going to drag Mark further, or is going to maintain the grapple and drag Mark further into the depths. Water Scrag 4 will maintain the grapple and drag Zeb further into the depths. William.
I would like to pick Kyle up and fly over to the center of the Potomac.
Okay. All right, Cora, what are you doing this turn?
So for this turn, I am going to I'm going to spend a willpower to activate my lightning reflexes, just in case I don't have to use any of my defensive actions when I dodge and things like that. So I can change it.
You don't need that.
Without
you want that on if you're not going first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
then
you know
I will
if
not do
everything's... You know
Oh, you're right.
ahead of time if
You're right.
anything's... Yep.
You're right. I am going first. If that's the case, then... God. I'm going to use True Fear on Water Scrag 2, because I think I might be able to not incite Frenzy, but I don't have as much hope for William.
Okay.
And cow them for as many, I think it's turns per success. Yeah.
Cool. All right, make that roll. What's the difficulty?
Enemy willpower.
All right, that's 6.
Roll 14d10. 14, 10. Okay, so for a turn,
It's counted
it'll
for one
interrupt
turn.
its-
Yep, you'll interrupt its turn.
So-
All right,
Thank you.
William, you fly off and you grab Kyle, which I was hoping you'd fail, Sam, just because it would be like, ha, I'm away. I can't fight Sam frenzying. You motherfucker, and just tries to rip Kyle in half in the air.
I fucking knew you were gonna try to wanting me to fail. I know. You always want me to fail.
I sure do. They don't roll until your guys' turns because it's doing that. Skipped. All right, Cora, what's your willpower?
7.
7, and it's +1 because of Erebus, yes?
Yep.
No, two.
Two.
Plus two.
2 because of Erebus.
Okay, so 9. Oh, you still frenzy.
All right.
So you.
What kind of frenzy am I in?
You can only be in one kind of frenzy because of that gift you took.
Oh yeah, you're right. I cannot fuck frenzy.
Yep. So you go into full-on berserk frenzy. Luckily, William's no longer there near you, so you have to run to the closest thing, which is Dimitri. All right, so Cora's going to be attacking Dimitri next turn, potentially. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get back.
All right, Dimitri, go off, and now you got to grapple with that scrag as you're doing tug-of-war with William. Or Zeb. I'm sorry. Tug-of-war with using Zeb. Man,
I think I believe I said I was going for Mark.
Oh, did you? Okay, then yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
go for Mark.
Okay. And then that's what kind of roll is that?
It is a straight strength check.
Okay.
It's diff 6 for you. They have the home field advantage being in water because You're not a water creature. Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
I'm sorry, what was that difficulty again?
6.
Okay. All
Not low enough.
No.
Ooh.
Is that your Krynos strength there, Dimitri?
Yes, it is.
You only have 6 strength in Krynos? Huh.
Yep.
Wonderful. I will use that
Oh, no,
information effectively.
You told him!
So, you're grabbing Mark. Mark's like, "Brr," and you try and pull out, and then you both get yanked down into the water as you now have to hold your breath as well, holding onto Mark, trying to tug of war him. Alright, so now it is Kyle. You may dazzle. And we'll say the Scrag is the one that did Insight Frenzy on Cora.
Well, I'm probably going to spend a willpower and try to change my action.
Okay.
I'm probably going to dazzle Cora because she's about to attack Dimitri, and that's way more damage than than one round of getting pulled down deeper. So, I mean, like, right?
True enough. Alright. You succeed in changing your action.
And that willpower was 7, yes?
Their willpower is 6, but it's 7 because of the them being creatures. Oh no.
Cora's
No,
willpower.
Cora's a 7. Yeah, Cora's a 7. Sorry. But yeah, 7. But she's frenzying, so we're going to make that 8. Because she can't really contemplate very easily, being full of rage and destructive impulses. Cora stops and your frenzy is ended. But now you're stuck there contemplating Gaia on the shore.
But Dimitri can just slap her.
Indeed, I am.
And that'll...
Dimitri's already flown out.
Oh, wait. Right. Drowning. I forgot.
Alright, Zeb. Resisting the grapple. You're diff 6, they're diff 5 because they got the home field advantage.
Is it just strength or strength athletics?
It's just strength.
Nope.
Definitely nope. Alright, now it is the one for Mark. Mark, you roll your strength, diff 6. There's a 6 as well because Dimitri helped a little bit, even if he failed to pull you from the arms of the Scrag. So just straight strength there, Mark. You break the grapple. Now I need a strength athletics, diff 8 to swim and breach the surface.
Alright.
Alright, you breach the surface as you're trying to breathe heavily. The water's kind of splashing around you, blasting you in the face, etc. Mark, what are you doing this round?
I'm going to cast Spirit Ward.
Okay. Unky Zeb.
I'm going to spend 2 willpower and throw the one grappling me into the physical world.
Okay.
I mean, there's 2 technically, so I don't give a shit which one. It'll just be, they're on the same initiative, they're doing the same thing, so.
Yeah. Kyle.
I am going to spend a rage and use Dazzle on 2 of the water scrags that are not being thrown into the physical.
Okay. Dimitri.
Now that Mark is free, as Dimitri's swimming up, I guess whichever Scrag is closest, he's gonna kind of try to go for a low blow as he's kind of swimming back up to the surface.
Water Scrag 1 is going to incite Frenzy on Dimitri. Water Scrag 2 is going to incite Frenzy on Mark, because they are no longer true feared, because that turn has gone. And Water Scrag 3 is no longer holding Mark, so they're going to just scratch at Mark. And Water Scrag 4 is going to continue grappling Zeb. William, what are you doing?
I would like to True Fear. Which Scrag is the one that's going after Mark? Actually, I'm just going to True Fear Water Scrag 1, since it's inciting Frenzy on Dimitri.
Okay. And Cora is dazzled. Sorry, Cora.
It's okay. I figured everyone would be like, nah.
Alright, try that True Fear. It's diff 6. Alright. Water Scrag 1 is 3 turns, no actions. Alright. Water Scrag 4 is maintaining on that. Water Scrag 3 is scratching at Mark. Mark's not dodging. The claw hits. You may soak, Mark.
Okay.
Alright, you take 2 points of lethal damage.
Worth it.
Alright. Well, Water Scrag 2 is now going to try and incite frenzy on you. What's your willpower?
My willpower is 8.
Okay, so it's diff 10.
Oh,
because
yeah.
of the Erebus
Erebus.
thing. Yep. Nope, no successes. You do not frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Kyle, you dazzle. So we'll skip ahead. You guys are able to take out the scrags with your dazzling and things like that. Cora, you're able to snap out of it, jump in, do some battling, and now you're able to do it. So you were going to be able to do the ritual now, but that ritual is going to, instead of getting a -3, it's a -2 because you were interrupted in your meditation time and things like that. So it's going to be an extended Wits Rituals roll. I believe we said diff.
We've been to 6, now it's 7. It's back to 7.
Yep. So.
And that was because we went up to 9, brought it back to 7. Okay.
Yep. All right, cool. So this is an extended roll. You need a total of 10 successes. Each roll represents a couple hours worth of time.
Okay, and then what is it? Is it die bonus per person participating?
It's a die bonus for every additional person above, every 3 people above the initial 3 that you need. No, you have summon spirit, you only need 1 person, so it would be every 3 additional people, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 2 bonus dice.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh. Would you like to mulligan that?
I will mulligan that.
With 11 dice. Man, she was a fickle bitch today.
Alright.
Alright, let's roll 1. It's about 3 hours worth of summoning, things like that. Roll 2. Nice.
Alright.
Another 3 hours. Actually, because it's another 3 hours, your difficulty goes down by 1 again because it's at dawn.
Okay.
Or dusk, I'm sorry, dusk. There you go. You get all the spirits that are necessary, and you're able to coordinate with them for the battle the next day. So you are creating generally stormy, shitty weather.
Correct.
Alright. And as you do that, you do find a good ambush point. The Sept has been able to tell you where the dragon tends to fly. The dragon's body that seems to be made of smoke starts to die down, and it lands within the city streets of Washington, D.C. You guys are at several choke points in buildings up high, able to jump on its back, or ready to jump out of manhole covers at a moment's notice. The creature's body, now that the smoke is cleared, is crafted with thousands of chitinous armored maggots with human-like faces biting each other on the tail, Ouroboros style, creating scales that wriggle and writhe, causing the dragon's body to move and its wings to flex. Its actual membranes actually like the split skins of maggots and thread of silkworms holding it together, and its spines, various spider legs, and insect centipede-like legs crawling and chittering along its back as it turns, and it opens its mouth, and you notice that its gums are the faces of the little human maggots, vomiting forth teeth as their mouths open and you hear them herking and gurking, and the fangs start to come out as the creature has a sense that something is happening. Alright, so Kyle and Kyle and Mark are under a manhole waiting for the creature to get within range to pop out. Everyone else is scattered amongst the buildings as the creature starts to look around and sniff. But let's get initiatives going, just so that we get an idea of where everyone is in that. And I assume he is not within range of your guys' spirit wards just yet because he'd instantly know something's wrong. Dim, what are you doing this round?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna dodge.
Cool. Kyle.
I'm just gonna wait until everyone else moves and then get out of the sewer, attack, and dodge.
Alright, that'll be 2 rage, because getting out of the sewers is an action itself, of itself.
That's fair. And specifically, I don't remember if I said claw, so I'll change that.
Perfect, thank you. Alright, Spirit Wolf 1. is going to leap out and belch fire on the dragon. And Spirit Wolf 2 is going to... Let's see... Yeah, Spirit Wolf 2 is also going to use Blast Fire because its dice pool on normal attack is not going to be enough, and it's well aware. Alright, Mark.
I'm going to do the same as Kyle. I'm going to wait until everybody else's moves to jump out of the sewers, and then I'm going to... I really want to use this just so I said I use it. I'm going to Shards of Icy Rage and dodge. So that'd be 3 rage for that.
-1 because you gained 1 for the round.
Yeah. So let's do that. All in.
Cool. William, what do you plan on doing?
Has the spirit noticed us yet?
It hasn't noticed you, but it's put together something's wrong. This rain is out of season. I mean, it's January, so rain spirit's coming in to storm and snuff out its wings and things like that. So it's on guard.
Okay. Got it. So I would like to leap across the rooftops to get into a position where I can then jump down onto it on the next turn.
Okay.
And then I will also spend a point of rage to preemptively dodge just in case. Do I also need to roll stealth or anything to stay out of its perception?
Yes, you'll need to roll stealth.
Okay.
And that'll be at a -2 die penalty, as its body's covered in maggots with human-like faces, each one with 2 perfectly functioning eyes.
Lovely. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Cora, what do you plan on doing?
Well, I was thinking I would cast Might of Thor, jump onto the dragon, Scream of Gaia, True Fear, Hammer, and have a dodge in there as well.
Might of Thor
and
costs
I know that
Rage and Gnosis, and
Oh,
so...
you're right, it does. I can't do all of that at the same time, can I?
Correct.
Shit. All right, I will Might of Thor, and that's it, because that's all I can do. And then next turn, the rest of that stuff.
Wonderful. All right. Dragon is going to whip its tail at a nearby building. 30% chance that it's in one that's one of you guys is in. All right. Zeb, what do you plan on doing this round?
Well, I'll maintain a hover inside of the building here, just in case. And then I will use Command Spirit on a spirit closer to it than I am to blast it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. So I'm going to lash its tail first. So first is to see... Doesn't succeed, but its tail lashes at a nearby building as it whips out. It strikes, wraps around, and the whole building starts to crumble beneath it. One can only guess what will happen in the physical world. Cora, Might of Thor.
Hey, 2 rounds. Sick. Just what I need. What I always get.
All right, so you'll have 2 rounds of double strength.
Mm.
All right, William, let's get that stealth roll first.
I accidentally preemptively did it. I succeeded with 1 die.
All right, so...
I got a little excited, and I prematurely rolled.
It happens to
Don't worry, baby.
many Agara your age.
Don't worry, we could just snuggle after.
You did so good. One success. You did so good.
Take it as a compliment. No.
It's great. I can go knitting after this. Wonderful. Anyway, Mark's waiting. Spirit Wolves bust out to do belching fire. Creature gets to roll soak. It soaks. Other one tries the same thing. It succeeds. All right. With that, going down to Kyle, waiting. Dimitri, dodge. No worries. And then command in a spirit to blast him. All right. So the storm spirit rises up. It moves like a ribbon into the air. It's like a mixture of a serpent and a cloud before it gives out a scream, its forked tongue shooting out like lightning. 6 damage. Creature gets to soak. Takes 1 point of lethal damage as the lightning strikes it, and you see electricity zolching through the chitinous maggots with their human-like faces. They all kind of scream in agony a few of them vomiting forth ichor as it drips down the creature's side.
Would you describe that ichor as strange, soggy, wet bread?
I would not in this case. I'd actually call it
Very
dry porridge.
Ugh.
Okay.
Like overly dry porridge where it's still kind of liquidy, but like there's definitely like a grit to it.
Like you didn't
Excellent, thank you.
like you didn't fully cook your instant oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how it gets like really sticky and it has like that trichophobia or whatever, like holes where they shouldn't be kind of feel.
That's exactly what it is, yeah. The gargling, vomiting faces. Kyle, your turn. So Kyle comes out, jump up and slash. Kyle, so you pop out of a manhole and walls of stone lift up, protecting you. All roll over.
All as if there's that much of it.
More than
Take
zero.
what you can. Yeah, take what you can
Sure.
get. Kyle did 1 point of ag.
Well done, Kyle.
First
First
blood.
blood,
Thanks.
Kyle.
Whoa, no,
Negative.
Spirit, right?
First web Zeb.
Yeah.
I'm
Web.
sorry.
First blood.
So does the
First
commander
blood.
get the kill for every one of his fucking soldiers shoot?
That's how the award works. That's how my award gets written, asshole.
Okay, born for upper management. They coded everything. Please give me a raise.
That's entirely how that works. System delivered on time. Promote me.
Okay.
All right.
And then I'll be next with my Shards of Icy Rage. And so this is just roll how many attacks I'm doing, and then I got to roll for each attack. So I'm doing 3. And so I'm going to be making all 3 attacks on them.
Yep. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. That's
Okay,
9
so
dice
that's
of
the
damage
first
on
one.
the first one.
Okay. And then second one,
3 successes on the
last.
second.
and then the last one.
6
Hell yeah.
successes. All right, so that's 9, 6, and 9 for the damage rolls you need to roll.
Okay.
And actually, you're right next to him. What did you get on your spirit ward?
Well, I got a 2 on my spirit ward.
All right, so his soak is down by 2 dice.
So he soaks the first one, it looks like.
You need to roll 9 dice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I need to roll 9 dice. My
yeah,
bad.
for your damage.
My bad. 9, 6, 6. Yeah.
969.
All right, so he does soak the first one as your shard goes up and just shatters. One of the
Okay.
faces bite it midair and shatters it between its overly square teeth.
Ugh. All right, next one, and then that was 6 dice. We'll get it going, get it going. Just shatters.
I have
Yep.
Yep,
As it
just
flies
shatters.
forward, breaks. Last one.
Ooh.
Soaks.
Oh.
Man.
Dang.
As it flies forward and one of the damaged heads from the electric bolt kind of vomits forth more ichor and it blots it and pushes it down as it shatters in the torrent.
Okay.
All right. Now, Dim, what do you plan on doing this round?
I am going to go and use distractions on the dragon, and then I'll spend a rage to dodge.
Wonderful. Kyle.
I am going to. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that. Well, okay, actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me ask. Because I have to do this little jump to do the attack, is it still possible for me to be, flanking?
Not really,
technically?
no. Not really.
Okay. Then I will ignore that part. I am just going to claw, and dodge.
All right. Spirit Wolf 1 is going to prep an action to... Oh, no. So Spirit Wolf 1 is going to fly towards the building that was knocked over as gas spirits are being released. Wolf 2 is going to fly directly in front of the dragon's face and bite in an attempt to draw its ire. All right. With that, Mark, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Spirit Drain on it.
Okay. Cool. All right. William, what do you plan on doing?
I would like to actually hold my action until Kyle's turn, or if I can jump off the building and fall to land at the same time as Kyle's action.
Okay.
And then I would like to dodge and then claw attack as many times as I can, which I believe would be 3. Because that would be
What's your rage?
7. Just 4
divide by
actions, right?
So 4 rage, so that's 5 actions total.
Okay.
So jump, dodge, so yeah, that'd be 3 claws.
Okay.
Alright. Cora, what are you doing?
I am going to jump, Scream of Gaia, True Fear. So jump, Scream of Gaia, True Fear, Hammer, Dodge. So that makes me spend
5, so 4 rage.
3
And then
rage
you're
because I. Oh yeah, 4. No.
So 3, because you have Stoking the Fire's Furnace, right? And that reduces it by 1.
Yes.
Then yeah, 3 rage. Dragon, being up now, is going to, because the wolf hasn't drawn his ire yet, knows the distraction is coming, is going to turn his head and bite at Dimitri. As you see the little worms starting to spread out and interconnect, so its neck gets thinner and longer as the mass of maggots starts to go down but get longer as they become more single file line except for the head as it launches towards Dimitri with a bite. So I need a dodge. Alright, Dimitri, I need you to dodge.
Well, I'm going to declare my action real quick if you don't mind.
Yes.
So I will command Spirit for Blast again, and then because that's a willpower spend to do that, and then I'll spend that rage for an extra action, and my extra action will be a claw attack against that outstretched neck, since Dimitri and I are in the same place.
Okay.
But that will resolve on my turn.
Nice. Alright. You dodged.
Oh,
Somehow. As the bite comes careening by you. Alright. Cora, it's your turn.
Yes, it is. All right. So for my jump onto this monster, what would you like me to roll for that?
That's just an action. It'll succeed, but
Okay.
it counts as an action.
Okie dokie. And then Scream of Gaia.
Yep.
And that is, let me scroll over to it. Where is it? Where is it in my list? There it is. Found it. That's automatic. I don't have to roll anything for that.
Okay.
Wait, no. I have to roll rage.
Okay.
Spends a gnosis point
Oh,
and rolls rage. Nope. Okay, no. So I'm not going to do Scream of Gaia then. I'm sorry. I would prefer to do everything else
fair
rather
enough.
than that. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was I spent a rage on there. So jump down. True Fear, actually, is what we're going to do. And that is right there. Strength, intimidation against enemies' willpower. So
Willpower is 10.
Nice.
That's a botch.
That is. How the actual fuck? 22 dice.
It's pretty impressive.
Shut up, Sean.
No, it's a B word. It really is. It's a straight up B word.
I
like
think I'm
that.
going to use my mole.
I like that Sean is self-censoring. When I have said fuck, I don't know how many times.
It's for his kids.
Are they in earshot? Because they shouldn't be.
I'm just going to mulligan that. That's stupid.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I am sure I want to do that.
All right.
So I got 1 success.
So cowed for 1 turn.
Cloud for 1 turn. And then next up is my hammer. And that's gonna be to hit, roll 10d10, t6, f1. 1 success. Oh shit.
So that hits.
5. Sick.
All right. So you did a total of 5 damage. Yep. As you strike, it cracks down. You hear like You hear the bones underneath crack, and underneath you see kind of like centipede legs shifting under your feet as you feel the writhing of the maggots as some of them kind of like gnaw gently at your feet. Their teeth not able to do just enough damage, and like I said, overly square, like almost cartoonishly, like a bad AI generated image, but made manifest.
Gross. It's really gross.
So William's holding. All right, Mark, spirit drain.
All right, so that is going to be a Gnosis roll off, pretty much. So you roll your Gnosis, and I roll my Gnosis. We'll just fail the spirit drain on the giant dragon.
That's probably the best choice at this point. All right, Spirit Wolf 1 doing his bite. Dragon soaks it as the wolf tries to grab as it's pulling out a lip of the maggots. They kind of rebuff and scale up like roly-polies, causing the fangs to slide off their backs. Some giving out moans of weakness and pain, others pleasure. Other ones flying towards the building and gets there. That's its turn. All right, Kyle.
All right, 2 claw attacks.
All right. This is your best chance.
Well,
Terrible
don't say
soak
it's
roll.
the best chance.
That's a terrible soak roll. 3 points of damage.
All right, and then second attack.
Second attack. All right. I'll roll over. Did not succeed that second claw. So you get a claw in, you split one of the little worms as it falls down, and there is kind of this spinal column bone structure within it as it rakes out, hangs on the face a little bit before falling out, and the maggot falls out with the rest of the mass as your second one goes up and it just clinks against them as sparks go flying. All right, William, you're coming in hot.
Okay.
All right, so I'll roll over. So you do 1 point of ag. It's a good amount of rollover. And that's a good amount of soak. You do 4 ag. God damn, 12 successes.
Sick, dude.
As you come in, your first claw comes in, does a little bit of damage, just digging in, ripping off one of the maggots. You start clawing and digging in. Next claw comes in as you rip out more. Some of the maggots are now red, as if they're forming the muscle and sinew within, wriggling and screaming as you hear some of them looking up at you, their eyes popping out of their skulls as you're digging your claws into the back of the creature.
Nice.
But as you go in and you get your last claw and you pull one last maggot out, it's on your fingers, riling. Cut screams, you roar back at it as its body melts away into a bloody mass on your claws as you see like the chitinous bones that resemble the legs of centipedes within the body of the dragon. Squirts of blood as the little heads of the red maggots start vomiting actual red blood at you as you're about ankle deep, maybe knee deep, within the body of the creature. All right, Dimitri.
Is the dragon dead?
No.
It doesn't sound like it. Okay.
No, it is quite alive. Dimitri.
Yes, I'm guessing my difficulty for distractions is going to be 10.
Correct.
Yep. All right. 1 success.
It gets a 1 die penalty for 3 turns.
Yep.
Well, that's very convenient because that head moved into range. There's an additional -4 dice that he's going to lose because of Spirit Ward from Zeb.
Nice.
Because he closed the gap between us. So I'll do Command Spirit first for the blast, unless R-Truth had anything else on their turn.
No, other than dodge.
Alrighty. Alright, Command Spirit rolls first, so successful, depending on what the blast is, and then I'll roll Zeb's attack.
Alright, the lightning once again gets summoned up. Spirit does get to soak. Alright, so the lightning does 1 point of damage as it shoots through the whole body, though, from the neck. The neck kind of sends it jolting down to the main body. And then you come in with your claw. 3 roll over.
Damage.
Alright, he soaks it.
Okay. But he takes that 4, so it's a victory no matter what.
Exactly. It comes in, bam, slice. Your claws spark off as the neck starts to instantly start retracting back to the main body. Alright. Dimitri, what are you doing this round?
I am going to dodge again, and I'm going to try to blur the dragon's head over to that fallen building.
I would say don't dodge because he's cowed for this round.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he can't
Oh.
make any attack moves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, I'll spend a rage to claw twice, and then I'll kind of fly back towards where that first spirit wolf is, the one that's trying to lure it over to that fallen building.
Sounds good. Kyle, what are you doing this round?
I am going to claw once. Yeah.
Alrighty. Spirit Wolf 1 is gonna blast the gas. And start a fire. Spirit Wolf 2 is going to fly over and try and do the same. Or Spirit Wolf 2 is going to just try and hotfoot the creature. Mark, what are you doing?
I'm going to go in for one claw attack.
William.
I am going to claw.
Okay. Cora.
I am going to claw 3 times and do Snarl of the Predator. -1 die to enemy pools per success for the next 3 turns.
Excellent. As the creature starts to feel fear, it starts to back away, and you notice that a lot of the heads are starting to breathe heavily as its whole body seems to almost expand and contract briefly as you get kind of the smell of sulfur starting to come from its body. And then it is going to dodge.
Alrighty. Based on where Zeb acts in the initiative, he's going to command a wind spirit to hopefully use a blast that will take advantage of that massive explosion of gas that takes place. And then I will spend... Will on Zeb's turn, will that creature still be in range for a claw attack, or will he have retracted himself enough to be out of range that Zeb would have to move?
His neck would retract back enough to where Zeb would have to move.
Okay.
All right. With that, Cora, it's up to you. It's back to just Mark's.
We'll do my Charisma Intimidate for Snarl of the Predator first. It's against his wits.
Because he is a spirit, he doesn't have wits, which means it's his gnosis, which means it's 10.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Isn't it wits +3 or something like that?
Yeah, wits +3.
So that means that you need to get 14 successes for the first -1, or 4 successes, not 14. 4 successes to get the first -1.
And it didn't go off, so that's totally fine. So next is gonna be my claw attacks. That's Dex Brawl.
6 successes.
6 successes. So that's gonna be my strength at 18 because this is the second time. +2, 20, so 26. Beardifer.
All right, you did 6 ag.
Awesome.
Here's your claw rakes in, ripping out as you see kind of a shoulder blade, as you see kind of like the centipede face on it snapping at you.
Nice. Claw 2.
All right, so that's 4 rollover.
Damn.
As you strike, nothing.
And then my third claw. 2 successes. Sick. I'm sure he'll dodge that.
The dodge keeps going down. No, you succeeded
he
with
did.
1 success.
Slash roll. It's only 4, but still. 12 successes. Damn.
All right, so yeah, 3 damage as you get your claws in. 9 minus 12.
Yeah.
Damn, I saw that.
Yep. Yeah, I was doing the math. I'm like, wait. Oh, yeah. That's right.
So you get
I
your
said
claw
4.
in,
Oh.
you rip out that shoulder blade as a new one kind of forms. As blood and bile starts trickling in around you, it's about ankle high, just like William, just on different parts of the creature's body. As you hear the gurgles underneath, and little air bubbles coming up from the faces below you. All right, William.
Right. Can I spend a point of willpower to add an action? Because it's technically changing my action.
It would be changing your action, so you'd have to spend a point of willpower and roll willpower.
That's what I thought. Okay. So I would like to do that. Okay. I'm just going to add that after my claw attack, I would like to move to a building based on the breathing of the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it's going to breathe fire. And as a free action, I would like to call out seek cover.
Okay, sounds good. All right, claw. Do his dodge real quick. All right, 3 rollover. 3 ag. As you get a good scoop in once again, crack a bit of the bone, as you do hear kind of like this insectoid-like scree as fibrinous threads shoot from the broken bones to try and reconnect them. And then you start to move towards a building. All right, Mark. Claw. All right, 2 successes. And let's see the dodge. All right, 1 roll over. And you do 2 automatic damage because of your spirit ward. Soaked. As you come in, your claws glance off, catch a little bit of the chitin. It rips around one of the faces as the chitin peels off, and it looks like, freshly peeled, like sunburn. You know when you have those cuts that just takes off the first layer of skin that hurts when you touch anything? That's what the face of the maggot looks like as it screams and slathers at you. Alright. Spirit Wolf 2 tries to do Blast of Fire. I guarantee it's going to soak. I'm not even going to roll that one. Spirit Wolf 1 fires at the gas, and there is a massive explosion that sends fire hurtling. I need everyone to roll soak from the concussive damage, except for Kyle, whose granite wall will soak that damage for him, and Mark. I think Mark's in there too. But if you'd like to roll your granite soak there, Tyler.
Yeah, of course.
Wonderful. So, Kyle, your granite wall takes 6 points of damage. It starts to crack a little bit. And Dimitri, you take 3 points of bashing damage. Everyone else fully soaked it. As the creature takes a ton of damage as it starts burning. But you notice that that noxious smell from the breathing is starting to come out as little flames from each maggot head.
Ooh.
Kyle, your claw.
And out of curiosity, how under this thing? Am I under...
Its chest.
Like its chest? Okay.
Yeah, that's the closest you can get to. All right, so that's all roll over. All right, soaks your attack. All right, Dimitri.
Okie doke. Then claw. All right,
All right.
and then let's...
All right. Alrighty. All right, soaks it all.
All right, then... Oh, and then that second claw is a
And
miss.
you just whiff it. All right. Command spirit to... Oh, go ahead, Zeb.
No, that was it. Just making the roll for the fire tornado.
All right. I'll roll that blast for you. Do 1 extra ag damage because of the situation. As you see more of the flames starting to spread along the dragon, it seems in pain, but it seems unbothered almost in how it seems to be embracing the fire on its body as it continues to breathe, and more of that methane-like smell starts to fill the air, and more little jets of flame start coming off of its body. Dimitri, what are you doing this round?
I'm gonna do distractions, and I'll spend a rage to dodge.
Okay. Kyle?
So I'm suspecting that this thing is going to explode. And I don't want to be directly under it when that happens. So I'm going to start moving towards the ass of the dragon. Assuming that will be a little less central. And I'm going to do the same claw dodge maneuver.
All right, Spirit Wolf 1 is no longer with us. Spirit Wolf
Not with a
2...
bang.
Yeah, Spirit Wolf 2 is pretty injured and is stepping back and is readying an action to try and fly in and grab someone out of harm's way with the last of its life if necessary. All right, Mark, what are you doing this round?
I am running away with Kyle, but only dodging as well.
Only dodging. All right.
I
William.
only got 1 rage.
I'm assuming that I have not made it to a building yet, so I'm going to need
Not
to
yet.
keep going and dodge.
Okay.
I will reiterate. Well, I guess I have to wait for my turn, but yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like people are already doing it anyway.
Cora?
Fuck. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna dodge and I guess maybe try and catch that spirit wolf who's trying to fly in to save.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Dragon, no longer cowed, releases a ton of gas near the fire and then belches its own fire down upon its body as it creates such a superheated zone that oxygen actually hyper contracts for a moment before creating a massive explosion that is going to cause a shockwave that blasts at least a 5-block radius.
Damn.
Zeb, what are you doing?
Dodge.
Wonderful. Or would it be better to dodge and duck for cover?
No, that's a good call.
Since the explosion's not really... You can't really dodge an explosion.
I was really thinking I was going to be dodging rubble because Zeb was still in a building and didn't leave one.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. That makes perfect sense.
Right.
That was my misunderstanding. Okay.
Right. Because my other thought would be if I was going to blast something to try to have more rubble fall on this thing, but I didn't want it to turn into was then molten rubble blowing out. Don't add fragmentation to an explosive grenade. So, right, I'll be dodging probably the obstacles inside the place that I'm hiding.
Zeb summons a couple nail spirits to embed themselves in the dragon before. All right. As the superheated mass starts going in, boom! All right, Kyle, roll the soak for your granite wall. Anything that rolls over, you're going to have to soak yourself. Same with Mark.
Well, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Over the health levels, I should say.
Yeah. I figured that's what you meant.
Yes. All right, and it's a total of 12 aggravated.
Oh, then I'm fine. The wall has 9 health left, and with that soak...
6, nice. That took 6 damage. Looking rough, though. I will say, William, you do get an additional 3 dice to your soak because you were heading towards the building, and you can basically duck and roll in there. And Zeb, yours is a dodge, and you need to beat 4 successes for shrapnel and stuff coming through the building you're in.
Right.
Oh, buddy. Do you got a mulligan? Because that's 10 ag.
Yeah.
Wow. Them 4 1s really did a number on you.
Yeah. That's
Pretty sure
a little
those are the
better.
dice you gave him.
That's hilarious. He still would have done poorly, but... all right, 8 minus 12, so 4 ag.
Still a lot. Holy shit.
As the blast hits you, you feel like your fur singeing and curling up your body. The left side of your body is completely singed down to the skin with little embers of your skin flaking off as you slide into the building to avoid the rest of the damage as glass goes screaming past you in the Umbra as the spider-like silk that creates these buildings shatters like broken steel wire, whipping in all directions and slicing up various patterned spiders in the Umbra. Alright, so Zeb looks like you get hit with a little bit of shrapnel. Alright, you don't take any damage from the shrapnel though. As you try and dodge, you throw your hands up in front of your beautiful face as glass and things strike you and you kind of just shatter them as they come in. Cora, what's your soak roll going to look like?
Including me. And there we go. I love it so fucking much. It's so good.
You already mulliganed, didn't you?
I already
Baby, do you want my mulligan?
Yeah,
Baby, do you want mine?
Sure, I'll take yours.
Yes, go for
please.
it. You can have mine. Here, hands you check.
Cora, moist bread pudding.
Or a sweaty palm, 2 hearts.
Oh god. 9. That's so much
There you go.
better.
That's 3 ag.
For
2
fire
loaves of
bashing.
soggy bread.
For bashing, yes. As the fire goes, you get blasted back and off the back of the dragon. That's 10 aggravated.
I think I might mulligan that.
All right.
Yeah. That's it's not looking good.
It's not, but don't worry. Maybe someone will be able to get to you in time. No, looking worse.
Oh no.
As Dimitri, you're going in, you're near the building, and just you coming in with your claw, you're ready. and there's this shining light. It's very, anime-esque as you see your silhouette like, "Wah!" as you get flung in the air, as you guys see this flaming bullet flying into the air. Dimitri's body shifting uncontrollably down to lupus. It looks like a dog with mange and a pig roast at the same time as his body strikes the earth, smashing into it, sliding down as you see charred viscera leaving a trail. I need your rage roll, please. Diff 8.
Is it permanent rage or temporary rage?
Whichever is higher.
Okay, thank goodness. So that's... I'm sorry, what was that diff again?
8.
8, alright.
Whoa, do you want a mulligan? Oh no, you use it.
Nah, I used it.
You can have my mulligan.
Oh boy, howdy.
I used mine already. I'm so sorry.
You heal 2 points of aggravated damage, so you go from incapacitated and you lose your -5. Alright, I'll give you the choice, Dim. Berserk Frenzy or Fox Frenzy?
I guess Fox... Oh, I guess Fox Frenzy, because I don't want to accidentally, hit somebody else.
Alright, as you're twitching there, your eyes spring open and your intestines wiggle around like snakes as they rapidly suck back into your body, and your charred skin starts to quickly heal over with patches of fur poking out in every which direction, which means we get to find out what your battle scar is.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Burn
The
wounds where
colostomy
he
bag
can't.
battle scar.
I don't think Dimitri has any battle scars yet, right?
Oh no,
He's missing an eye.
Oh, yeah.
He's the second
You're
member of the
right.
ill omen with only
Okay,
one eye.
so
That's right. That's right.
I've got a few of them. I've got a missing eye. I think there's a scar from the first session I played where my arm got ripped off.
That's right.
Then
Yeah.
there's the full body lightning scar from when I got zapped by an eel Fomori
yeah.
thing. And then this one, I'm just gonna be extra crispy.
You're gonna be super crispy, dude.
These just aren't real battle scars in the eye of Fenris. It's just they're tiny.
So you're getting the cosmetic damage battle scar, a readily visible injury that doesn't have to have a significant debilitating effect, such as a missing ear, a hair lip, so exposed skull, blah, blah, blah. But basically, you have to reduce your appearance by 1. So you now have a permanent, heavy burn scar across your face and down your entire left side, ending just before your fingers, and then it crawls and spiderwebs down your leg and your back of knotted flesh and a deep
I have good
crimson.
news.
Yeah.
I'm still prettier than Zeb.
I too like to say I took a step and surpassed the bar. A casual stroll over the bar.
Well,
if one-
I have 3 dots of appearance left.
Yeah,
so.
your right side is right side is gorgeous. And you can do enough makeup with your face to where you can hide some of the worst effects around your face. You do get 2 glory though. 2 temp glory.
Well, the bad news is I'm full up on temp glory.
Well, As you guys see the dragon, its body is melting flesh. The wiggling worms kind of actually screaming in agony. Their bodies of burning people, so their eyes are liquefying and dripping down. Their teeth are charred and cracked with little streaks of flame and enamel sparking off, and the quick underneath it oozing through the cracks. As the creature looks a lot worse for wear. As Cora, you're flying through the air, and you catch that spirit wolf, and it flies you to the nearest building.
Thank you.
You're welcome. William, you are in that building. Mark, your dodge didn't do much. They flew in and saved. All right, Kyle. Time for that claw.
Yeah, I just didn't see a reason to leave. Everything seemed fine, so I'll keep fighting while everyone else flees. It's fine.
Wow. Technically, Mark's there with
Oh.
Dodging.
Yeah, because I thought, and then it's like, whoa, you can't dodge an explosion. And it's like, oh, well, shit. Thank you for that wall of granite, sir. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
That's an incredible claw to hit.
I'm hopeful. I'm a little less. Oh, well.
You did
Not
one egg.
nothing.
As you claw in, it's like your hands moving through tar as you rip through, and it looks like someone left something in the high setting of the slow cooker for about 8 days, sloughing into your hands. I will ruin food for every last person listening to this goddamn podcast. It's clearly ruined it for George.
Sounds like it's a goal at this point.
Dimitri, you cannot do distractions. Use running.
Yep.
And you will continue to run. Thing looks pretty worse for wear, though, and its soak has clearly gone down as its body is barely holding itself together. Kyle, what are you doing?
I am going to dodge and claw.
Wonderful. Spirit Wolf 1 nuzzles Cora to make sure she's okay.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Mark, what are you doing?
I'll claw at the creature.
Wonderful. William, what are you doing?
Can I tell if the dragon is going to perform another blast?
You do smell
Or
methane.
is it like I still smell methane?
You smell methane, and all the heads are still gasping, but like little sparks are coming out of them, and those sparks will sometimes shoot up into flames too. It looks like it's preparing for another one.
Then I will maintain position and dodge.
Cora, what are you doing?
Well, it depends on what my iron hammer returns. Sick. All right, the hammer returns. So I'm going to throw my hammer twice at it
Okay, sounds good.
from the top of the building.
Wonderful. It's prepping another blast, and that's all it's going to do for its turn. And
I have a
Zeb?
question.
Yeah.
When it comes to action, so command spirit, so it's just spending a willpower, and that's the roll, right?
Yep.
When it comes to Zeb's channeling a charm, for Zeb to do the blast charm, it's a rage roll. So could I
Got it.
spend an additional rage and then roll rage to do a rage-based attack?
Yes.
Is that
yes,
is that within the rules?
that's kosher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kosher.
Oh, okay. So Zeb will command a spirit to blast. Zeb will also do a personal spirit blast. His spirit blast is an earth blast.
Okay.
Whereas he would command one of the wind spirits again to hit this thing.
Wonderful. All right. So, Cora, roll your attack to throw the hammer. That is, I believe, Dex Athletics to throw it. That hits. You do 2 ag. As your hammer goes down, hits it. You see the kind of worm things literally splash, their flesh going in all directions, leaving little skeletons in there. As you see kind of like the fire starting to form underneath them within the body. As you jump up, your hammer returns to you. You twirl it over your head and you fling it down as hard as you can. As it goes, it breaks the spine of the creature. All the methane mouths stop, and the creature sloughs into a pool of tar, splashing everyone underneath it.
Sorry, guys.
As Kyle and Mark are waist deep in this black ichor with little teeth and eyeballs floating around. It's piss warm.
Oh,
A lovely.
nice. An eldritch Shagaloth hiss
We're even in a little bowl.
You are.
It's
It's a Garu soup.
As
you got 3 people.
As Dimitri, you finish running and you turn around and you see Mark like, "Get me out!"
Kyle will keep walking forward.
And because of like just the buoyancy of things, it's just taking me with.
It's just sloughing around because the bull moves with him. But the battle has been completed. The dragon defeated, and a major bane struck. Unfortunately, in the physical world, a gas leak happened, and someone lit up a cigarette at around the time that building collapsed and the first blast happened. So that
Exploded.
it exploded in the physical world as well, leaving craters everywhere. But you've done the Sept a major service, and it seems that you plan to give them many more. But that is a story for another day, and we will catch that all next time. Thank you to everyone who listened. We'll catch you in that next episode. Bye.
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 See you then.